So with weight loss, which is a huge issue in so many different countries around the world, I feel like there's so many things that we can do that are simple things to help ourselves feel better about ourselves and about our bodies. And obviously on an emotional level, weight is about protection, and it's about, somehow at some point in our lives we just didn't feel safe. And I've had many clients where when we started to explore what really happened to them to make them put on weight, it was anything from having a sexual comment that made them feel, like, wow, am I putting out this kind of energy and I don't feel good about myself anymore, so I'm going to put on as much weight as I can not to feel attractive, to I've had clients who, when they were children, they may have gotten ill, and maybe they were slim or skinny, and people would say to them, oh, this is why you are sick, because you didn't eat enough, or you're not looking after yourself. So they made a subconscious decision to put on weight, and often, again, depends where the weight is to where and what the issue is as well, and what we're trying to protect. And sometimes people put on weight because they feel weak inside. They want to be stronger, and so they want to appear kind of grounded and stronger and to have more authority. So there are so many different ways, and reasons for it. And what I get people to do is to really learn to love themselves, because as long as we look in the mirror and keep telling ourselves, oh, I look bad, or I'm ugly, or I'm fat, all that does is makes your body put on more weight, because it's trying to hold on, protect itself more. So by actually starting to be softer with ourselves, more loving, we can start to let go of that weight, because we don't need that protection, because we can bring that beauty out. And then things like diet and exercise, we don't eat because we want to suppress something. We eat because we want to nourish our bodies. We chew our foods differently, we enjoy the food, and that's why I travel a lot to France, and they really enjoy their food, and I learned a lot from that. We can do all sorts of different processes also, and to program ourselves to eat healthy food, to exercise, to love our bodies, to change our own self-image. And I have a CD on losing weight as well in relationship to that. And then I also love this. There is a mudra that I just really, really love. And it's very easy to do. You just kind of clasp your hands together, your fingers together. You put one thumb up, doesn't matter which thumb, and then with the other thumb and the index finger, you just touch each other. And this is like a fantastic mudra for weight loss. And so when you can just watch TV literally, and close your eyes for a few moments, just reflect on the fact that you want to let go of both emotional and physical weight, and visualize either red or yellow light moving through your body and literally kind of dissolving the weight. And then, just hold the mudra for 10-15 minutes while you're watching TV or relaxing. Meditating would be better. And and it stimulates the system, and it kind of activates your metabolism and warms the body. And this is also a really great mudra for any kind of sinus conditions or respiratory conditions as well. So I like things that you can kind of use for lots of different things to work on. What I love about teaching people about weight loss and actually getting people to listen to the CD is all the results, is how much happier people feel with themselves and about themselves. And what I love about sharing my Lose Weight Fast audio program with people is the feedback, and so many people write to me and tell me that, within a week, sometimes they've lost 3 to 4 kilos over several months. They look completely different, and they still have to exercise, but they love that exercise because they're encouraged to do it, and they start to be creative with it. And they tell me that, I don't know why, but I actually don't feel like eating unhealthy food anymore. I'm just drawn to food that is healthy, and I look in the mirror and I feel good about myself. And I have a really great example of actually a woman in France that came to one workshop, and then she worked a little bit with the CD and also, you know, with the processes from my Visionary Intuitive Healing workshop. And when she came to the second one, she actually came late. And so everybody was already there. And when she came in, I just kind of turned and I was like, who is this person? Like, I actually had no idea who she was, because she had lost about 25 kilos and she looked like a supermodel. And I was like, and once I recognized that it was her, I almost fell off my chair, because I was like, how is it possible for you to lose so much weight in a few months? And she just looked incredible. And I said to her, what did you do? And she was saying that besides working on herself and releasing emotions and loving herself more, and obviously listening to the audio program, she didn't actually make that many changes. And she said the weight just fell off naturally. So that was really exciting. I really believe that we need to take responsibility for not only our recovery, but our well-being in general. I believe that the more we can connect to our bodies, the more we can understand and literally feel and pay attention to the subtle messages that the body is constantly showing us, then we are going to have choice in our own healing, in our own wellness. We'll know our bodies. And so then even if we are in a situation where we have to get medical assistance or we have to go and see a doctor, then we're still empowered. We might, still take a medication, but at the same time, we're working on our bodies. We believe that the body actually has the ability to heal. So in a sense, we start to empower our bodies, and literally we take that power and we start to use it in a healthy way by going, you know what, I believe that I can get better. I believe that I can relax my body, and by relaxing, let's say meditating, I can heal and create peace and bring more vitality to my body. It's the same way as, we don't expect somebody else to exercise and build muscles for us. We know if I want to build muscle, I'm going to have to go to the gym. If I want to be healthy, I need to connect to my body. I need to start to understand what it's trying to tell me. I need to be aware of my feelings. And one of the things that I find that people do is that they suppress their feelings so much that they literally walk around feeling numb. And so when you ask them, how do you feel? They say nothing. And I always say to people, nothing is a feeling. Numbness is a feeling, and what it's telling you is that you don't want to feel things. You don't want to know what's really going on inside you. And that is the most dangerous thing that can happen to you, because then you have no idea what kind of physical problems are going on. You don't have any clue what's happening below the surface. And that's why so many people get surprised when they get their, cancer diagnosis, and they go, well, I had no idea that something was wrong in my body. And to me, it's about education, it's about awareness, and it's about understanding that, I do have control. You have control of your health. You can make yourself very sick or very healthy by how you are with your body, by understanding it and by working with it and doing it every day. It has to be a daily experience. And if it is a daily experience, then you start to really love yourself. You love your body. And, as you get older, instead of degenerating and getting sicker, you actually get healthier and you get stronger. And that's what I really want people to understand, that the idea of getting sicker and sicker as you get older is not a normal thing. In fact, we should be wiser as we are getting older, and thus we should get healthier.